Hey, Coach, let's get things started with Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael. Is the first thing that jumps out at you tonight the turnovers again? 23 points that they scored off of them.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Coming off of a game where we had 25 assists, only one turnover, and then you follow that up with a performance of, to your point, Mike, 18 turns for 23 points. You make it really hard to be anybody when that's the case. I think the second thing that jumped out is the second half. They kicked their ass in the glass. They had 9 offensive rebounds for 12 points in the second half, and most importantly, fourth quarter, they had 5 offensive rebounds for 8 points. The last one being Robin Lopez with that putback dunk. So really bad job of valuing the ball and a really bad job of limiting them to one shot.
Next, we'll go to Ryan Blackburn.
Coach, what did you see on that last possession with the opportunity to go up and take the lead?
On the Faku shot at the end? Hello?
Yes, the Faku shot, sorry.
Yeah, we had a layup. It's a 3-on-1 break. All Michael Porter's got to do is cut to the basket. All Jamal Murray's got to do is push the ball and attack. But we didn't get that. We got a Faku 3, and obviously it didn't go in. So wasted opportunity there. We get the defensive stop. The rebound is kind of tapped out, which kind of fuels that break. That's why I didn't call our timeout. I figured out of a timeout, we're not going to get a better look than a 3-on-1 fast break. And I'm not sure what happened. I haven't really talked to our guys individually yet about that, but I just mentioned to them quickly, having watched it briefly, in that situation, we should be running for a layup. The layup was there, but, didn't happen. So you learn from it.
Next, we'll go to Matt Moore.
Michael, you mentioned the offensive rebounding issues. You also played a lot of 3-guard lineups at the end. I know you're shorthanded, but did that contribute at all to the offensive rebounding problems?
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't help. But it is what it is. You're without Jermichael Green, without Paul Millsap. You're a smaller team. And they play pretty small as well. Rui Hachimura is there 4. Michael Porter was out 4. And then they have 3 guards on the court, like we did. I think it's more of an issue, Matt, of not really big or small. It's a matter of want, desire, physicality. We had a stretch earlier in the year in January where we were the best rebound team in the league. In the last, 2 weeks, we've been a far cry from that. We don't get a ton of second chance points anymore, and we've been really hurt on the glass. So big or small, the guys out there got to make sure we're not ball watching. Shot goes up, we find a body, we get engaged, and we drive them out of there. And obviously in the second half, especially the fourth quarter, we did a very poor job of that.
We'll go back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael, specifically with Faku, can you speak to his defense on Beal and Westbrook and just kind of the irritant that he is always, but particularly was tonight?
Yeah, to your point, Mike, he's always that. That's one of the things I love most about Faku. Even on a night where he struggled to make shots, 1 of 8 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, on the other end of the floor, he's going to give tremendous effort, and he's going to fight. And even if you score on him, or even if you try to post him up, he's going to make you feel him throughout the entirety while he's on the floor. And I think all the players on our team, I also think players on other teams have a tremendous amount of respect for that.
All right, Coach, you have time for one more. Go to Ryan Blackburn.
Coach, in that first quarter, it felt like you guys didn't open up with the energy and execution that you really needed there. How do you guys start the game with the same energy intensity that you need to bring towards the end?
Yeah, it's funny. I'll have to look at it. I don't know if it was really a question of a lack of energy. I know in that first quarter, the first 3, 4, 5 minutes, whatever it was, I know we couldn't buy a shot. We were 0 for the field. And I think what happens a lot of times is when you are struggling to make shots, that takes away maybe from other aspects of your game. And obviously, Monte and Will in that starting group struggle to make shots. That's going to happen. I mean, no one's trying to miss a shot. Will's not trying to miss. Faku, Monte, no one's trying to miss, but make up for it in other areas. So I thought our defense early in that quarter was really good. We couldn't capitalize. We couldn't convert. And then they kind of found their rhythm offensively. And obviously outscored us 26-22 in that quarter. Just another really tough, close loss. We're about to go on the last 4 games before the All-Star break road trip here. The schedule's been unrelenting, but it is what it is. We have to find a way to fight through these last 4 games going into the break.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you.